Wolf 359, Part 2, by Aaron Vale. The group was somber for a while, eating and drinking without saying much. I took the opportunity to observe my new companions, learning what I could about them without being rude. Fang looked like he was roughly my height, maybe 5 or 6 centimeters taller, but built like a wrestler. Broad shoulders, thick, muscular torso and limbs. He probably had 50 kilos on me, and I mass 120. His hands were bigger than mine, and very human-like, but with an extra thumb next to his pinky finger. The symmetry had initially fooled me into thinking they were paws. I guess he'd have a very strong grasp. His fingernails extended past his fingers in very short but sharp-looking claws. His face was strange, but not in an unpleasant way, just different. Something like what you would get if you took a human and a dog and merged them together while trying hard not to look too dog-like. Very human-like eyes, white with brown irises, set about the same proportionate distance apart as a human's. He also had a very short muzzle, as I had noticed earlier. His ears were set higher on his head than my own, and were pointed, like a German shepherd's. His body had patches of gray fur, mainly along the backs of his arms, legs, on his cheeks, ears, a tuft like a wide mohawk on the top of his head and along his spine, disappearing into his shirt. I couldn't see his lower body under the table, and didn't want to be rude. His packmates were similar to him, though with different colored fur. They were different sizes, like how a group of humans would be, but all smaller than Fang, as though they were juveniles. I didn't yet know how to tell the boys from the girls, and suddenly realized I was making a huge assumption. Fang could easily be female. I must have flinched or something, because Fang noticed. Bark, yup, bark, growl, snarl, huff. Is something wrong, James? I felt my face redden. Well, so much for trying to figure it out discreetly. Are you, I took a deep breath, fought down my rising panic. Fang, please don't take offense. You're the first Centaurans I've ever seen. I'm afraid I just realized I don't know how to recognize gender differences in your people. The Centaurans broke out in surprisingly human laughter. Fang barked something. His pendant translated. We take no offense, James. I and my packmates here are all males. If you would do us the honor of visiting our den after we eat and drink, you will meet our mates, and all will become clear. I was stunned. I'd just met this guy, and he was inviting me home to meet his family? Gunny Amati back on Mars hadn't been joking. These guys really did like jarheads. I'd have to notify my own sergeant, of course, but... I nodded, pulled out my comm. I need to inform my superiors, but I would be honored, Fang. The Centaurans nodded, and gave very human-looking smiles. I activated the comm, found Sergeant Ruiz, and hit send. She answered immediately. Sergeant Ruiz. Sergeant, this is PFC Monroe. I met a pack of Centaurans in a bar, and they invited me to their den. Any problems with me hanging out with them? Centaurans? Hell no, you lucky son of a bitch. Listen, is your privacy setting on? I looked at my comm, hit the privacy control. Yes, Sarge. Okay, listen carefully. Centaurans are officially United Stars Marines by order of the Commandant. You know about Wolf 359? Sort of, yeah. Okay, well, long story short, they adopted us after the fight. Ever since, they've insisted on sending warriors anywhere Marines go, and won't take no for an answer. It's an honor thing. They offer you anything tonight. Food, alcohol, sex with their daughter, I don't give a shit what it is. You have my personal authorization to accept, if you so choose. They won't be offended either way, unless it's a blade. They offer you a blade, you accept. Enjoy your evening, and don't worry about morning formation. I'll square it with the colonel. Hell, he'll be jealous. Holy shit. Aye, aye, Sarge. Let me talk to your new friend. Wordlessly, I passed the comm to Fang. He deactivated the privacy setting, held it near his translator pendant. Sergeant Ruiz, I am Arfang L. Please call me Fang. Pleasure to meet you, Devil Dog. I'm Rachel. Monroe's a good kid, but he's fresh out of basic. Take good care of him for me, will ya? Fang grinned when she called him Devil Dog. We usually use that for ourselves. Sarge must have been serious when she said they were officially Marines. Rachel, you may rest assured I will treat him as my own cub. Semper Fi. Semper Fi, Devil Dog. Ruiz out.